creativity. It's a word that sparks excitement and intrigue. It's a concept that feels both familiar and elusive, something we all recognize but often struggle to define. But what does it truly mean? Is it simply about making art, or is it something more profound, something that touches every aspect of our lives? At its core, creativity is the ability to generate new and valuable ideas. It's about seeing connections where others see chaos, finding patterns in the seemingly random. It's about looking at the world with fresh eyes, challenging assumptions, and questioning the status quo. It's daring to imagine possibilities beyond the ordinary, to dream of what could be, rather than settling for what is. Creativity is not some mystical gift bestowed upon a select few. It's not reserved for artists, musicians, or inventors alone. It's actually a skill that can be nurtured and developed by anyone willing to embrace it. It's a mindset, a way of approaching the world with curiosity and openness. Creativity is a process of exploration, experimentation, and discovery. It's about trying, failing, and trying again. It's about stepping into the unknown, embracing uncertainty, and finding joy in the journey, rather than just the destination. This journey begins with an idea, a spark of inspiration that lights up the mind and sets the creative process in motion. Ideas are the seeds of creativity, the building blocks of innovation. They are fragile at first, requiring care and attention to grow. They can be sparked by anything: a problem that needs solving, a question that demands an answer, or even a moment of quiet reflection. Sometimes it's a gap in the market that calls for innovation, a need that hasn't yet been met. Other times it's a flash of inspiration, a sudden realization that changes everything. But here's the thing: ideas alone are not enough. They are just the beginning, the raw material of creativity. The true magic happens when we combine them, connect them in new and unexpected ways, and transform them into something greater. This process of recombination is where creativity truly flourishes, where ideas evolve and take on a life of their own. It's this process that leads to breakthroughs and innovations, shaping our world and pushing the boundaries of what's possible. The creative process is not a linear path. It's not a straight road from point A to point B, but rather a winding journey filled with twists, turns, and unexpected detours. It's a process that challenges us to think differently, adapt, and grow. Instead of a straight line, it's more like a cycle, a journey with distinct stages that often repeat or overlap. Each stage brings its own challenges and opportunities, and understanding these stages can help us navigate the path to innovation more effectively. The first stage is opportunity recognition. This is where the journey begins. It's about identifying a need, a problem, or an area that holds potential for improvement. It's the spark that ignites the creative process. Opportunity recognition requires us to be observant and curious. It's about looking at the world around us and asking questions. What's missing? What could be better? What problems need solving? This stage is fueled by curiosity and a willingness to challenge the status quo. Once we've identified an opportunity, we move into the next stage: immersion. This is where we dive deep into the problem. It's a phase of exploration and discovery, where we gather as much information as possible. Immersion is about understanding the problem from every angle. It's about researching existing solutions, studying the context, and exploring the issue from multiple perspectives. This stage requires focus, dedication, and an open mind. As we immerse ourselves in the problem, we begin to see patterns and connections. But sometimes the best ideas come when we step away. This leads us to the next stage: incubation. Incubation is a unique stage in the creative process. It's often less conscious and more intuitive. It's about giving our minds the space to process information and make new connections. This stage often happens when we're not actively thinking about the problem. During incubation, we might take a walk, meditate, or simply let our minds wander. It's in these moments of relaxation and detachment that our subconscious mind works its magic, piecing together ideas in ways we might not expect. And then, seemingly out of nowhere, comes insight. This is the aha moment, the breakthrough when a new idea or solution emerges. It's the moment of clarity that feels almost magical, as if the answer has been waiting for us all along. Insight is exhilarating. It's the reward for all the effort we've put into the earlier stages. But the journey doesn't end here. The next step is verification, where we test and refine our ideas to ensure they're viable and valuable. Verification is about turning ideas into reality. It's about experimentation, feedback, and iteration. This stage requires patience and persistence. As we work to bring our vision to life, we test prototypes, gather feedback, and make adjustments. It's a process of trial and error, where each iteration brings us closer to a final product that meets our goals and exceeds expectations. The creative process is a journey of discovery, growth, and transformation. It's a cycle that challenges us to think differently, embrace uncertainty, and push the boundaries of what's possible. By understanding and embracing each stage, we can unlock our full creative potential and bring our ideas to life in ways we never imagined. While the creative process holds immense potential, it's often hindered by internal and external barriers. Recognizing and overcoming these barriers is crucial for unleashing our creative potential. One of the biggest obstacles is the fear of failure. We must embrace failure as an opportunity to learn and grow, rather than a reflection of our abilities. Next is avoiding ambiguity. Creativity thrives in ambiguity, yet we often crave certainty and structure. Learning to tolerate uncertainty and embrace the unknown is essential for fostering innovation. Another barrier is lack of confidence. Self-doubt can stifle even the most brilliant ideas. Believing in our own abilities and trusting our intuition is crucial for bringing creative visions to life. Finally, limited resources can be a challenge. Time constraints, budget limitations, and lack of access to tools can hinder creativity. However, resourcefulness and a willingness to improvise can often lead to unexpected solutions. From spark to reality, understanding innovation is key. While creativity is all about generating new ideas, innovation takes it a step further. It's the successful implementation of those ideas, transforming them into tangible products, services, or processes that create real value. And innovation isn't just about groundbreaking inventions. It can be incremental, improving upon existing ideas, or disruptive, completely changing the game. At its core, it's about finding new and better ways to do things, meeting needs, and creating a positive impact. The many faces of innovation are fascinating to explore. It's a journey through creativity, problem-solving, and the relentless pursuit of progress. Innovation is not just about groundbreaking discoveries, it's about the small, incremental changes that make life better, easier, and more efficient. It's about people coming together, sharing ideas, and building on each other's strengths to create something extraordinary. Innovation can manifest in various forms, each with its own unique characteristics and impact. First, there's invention. This is the creation of something entirely new, a product, process, or technology that didn't exist before. It's the spark of originality that brings something into the world for the very first time. Invention is often what we think of when we hear the word innovation. It's the groundbreaking ideas that change the way we live, work, and interact with the world. Think of the light bulb, the airplane, or the internet, each a revolutionary leap forward that redefined what was possible. Take the telephone, for example. It started as a simple device to transmit voices over a wire and has evolved into the smartphones we carry today, devices that are essentially pocket-sized computers. This brings us to the next type of innovation, extension. Extension involves taking an existing idea and expanding upon it, finding new applications or improving its functionality. It's about building on what already exists and making it better, more efficient, or more accessible. This type of innovation is often incremental but no less impactful. Consider the evolution of computers. From the room-sized machines of the past to the sleek laptops and tablets of today, each step forward has been an extension of the original concept. These advancements have transformed how we work, learn, and connect with one another. Then, there's duplication. Duplication is about replicating a successful idea or model in a different context or market. It's not about reinventing the wheel, but rather recognizing what works and bringing it to new audiences or locations. This type of innovation is often seen in business and commerce. Franchises and chain stores are prime examples of duplication. By replicating a proven business model, they bring consistency and familiarity to customers while expanding their reach. It's a strategy that has fueled the growth of countless global brands. And finally, synthesis. Synthesis is perhaps the most creative form of innovation. It's about combining existing elements, ideas, or technologies in a novel way to create something new and valuable. This type of innovation often leads to breakthroughs that redefine industries and open up new possibilities. A perfect example of synthesis is the smartphone. It seamlessly blends communication, computing, and entertainment technologies into a single device. By integrating these elements, it has become an indispensable tool in our daily lives, revolutionizing how we interact with the world. So, as you can see, innovation wears many hats, each contributing to progress in its own way. Whether it's through invention, extension, duplication, or synthesis, innovation drives us forward, shaping the future and improving the human experience. It's a testament to our creativity, resilience, and determination to make the world a better place.